Add stream. Hey, folks, there we are. Hello. There we go. Okay. Hey, folks. So I'm just getting started, first time through on using StreamYard myself, but let's get started testing WordPress. So today I'm going to be running through a call for testing as I get ready to do this with a group of people. So I am posting just the info that's there. What the testing call is that I am practicing with, and this is just a big experiment. So I'm learning the broadcast software while I'm also going to run through just a demo or a test of how to get started with some things in WordPress. So if I hit share, and I will share part of my screen. There we go. And I want to share this one. Sorry for the wormhole effect. Here we go. So I think now you're all seeing the right thing. Let's do a quick double check. Oh, I think I should hit stop share and make these separate windows. I'm learning. So today, here we go. We are learning. Let's do a share again. Share screen. Share the screen. And I will share this one. Cool. So what I am going to be walking us through is a call for testing. And these are times for us to get started testing all the things coming out in future versions of WordPress before they're live. The address I shared in the chat area already, and you can see here are the directions that I will be flipping back and forth between. So when I get through the testing environment, I've got all this set up. And if you would like to join me in doing these things, you could head over to learn.wordpress.org/social learning and look for the event coming up on Monday. That event on Monday will be one that I will be helping to facilitate. So let's go to May, and here's Monday's event. So the one that I'm running through right now is available, and you could certainly come through and test the things with us. But this is me going through a dry run before I try and walk other people through so I could really get familiar. So the testing instructions use 2022, have Gutenberg Nightlies installed and activated, which I do. By the end of the steps, you should be able to see site editor there, and I have over here. Yep. So appearance, site editor is in. The other important step was under Gutenberg Experimentations to check these boxes on. If you don't see these options, you'll want to make sure under plugins that you have installed and activated. I'm running Gutenberg Nightly. I'm using the Git Updater plugin to do so. That's available at Git Updater's website. Andy Friggin makes that one. So if you search Git Updater, you can find it. You'll want to grab the Gutenberg Nightly plugin from the Gutenberg Times site as well, which is fantastic. So this is the most up-to-date thing that we could do. And if I look under tools and beta testing, I am also running on this one, Bleeding Edge, but it is set to RCs. If I wanted to do nightlies, I could run the test that way. It would just be important that I indicate as such. I will just do one final sweep of updates and say, yeah, let's update to the latest nightly. And it's going along. While it does, let me look at the next set of directions. From your dashboard, head to Gutenberg Experiments and turn on the quote and list experiments. Did that. Go to posts, add new. Title the post this. Cool, so I could do that. And now if I go to new post, there's the title for it. Write a brief sentence like this. Yeah, publish the post. Okay. Click here, hit that, hit publish. Sure, published. Next, view the post on the front end and quickly add a few comments to the post like this. So, view post on front of site. Add some comments like this. They can be like, great recipe, can't wait to make this. All right, so I will hit post comment, and I'll also do it. Also, there we go. I have some comments. They're delightful. Next, create a custom template for recipes. Go to the editor, open post settings, and under templates, select the new option. So I'm going to go to dashboard, appearance, editor. And in here, I want to go to templates. And under templates, add new. And I am going for select the new option. Return field, a name field will appear. So return to the editor, open post settings, and under templates, create a custom template for recipes. Return to the editor, open the post settings. Sorry, so I should stay over here in the post. And I should look, not in templates, open the post. Oh, I gotcha. It's this way. Okay, post, template, new, custom template. We are to call, this is why I practice ahead of time. Recipe template, here we go. There we go, recipe template, create. Okay. So I'm inside of a custom template for this recipe. Customize the template as you'd like to start. For example, you could add in a header template that matches a wider site. So in this case, let's turn on list view. That's just a group up at the top, and I might want to put before that header. And I will choose the header. Don't want the big one. Let's go with this one, sure. And that's set to, yeah, that looks fine. Okay, next. Change the font size of the post, title, and more. You are likely going to want to add a header, add in a header and footer. Okay. So post title size. Let's go to block. And under this, make title on link. Nope, don't need it if it's already on the post. Text, that's just the colors. Typography or size. Let's go with 3. Nope, 4. Nope, let's go up to rems, and maybe I want to say 5 rems. Okay. Default case, maybe I want to use, there we go. Dimensions. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll save where I'm at so far. That save looked good. And a footer template part at this stage using whatever method you'd like to add blocks. Remember that you can search for header and footer too. So we're here. And then footer. Slash footer, that's interesting. Template part. No, that's kind of weird. Pattern footer. Pick one this way. Default footer, sure. Okay. Save that again. Next up. Where you see fit, add in the comments query loop block. When you do, various child blocks will be included. This is where using a list view, yes. So go add in the comments query loop. So here, comment query loop. Okay, so this has comments here, and it does have my comment, my post comment block below. Let's expand in list view all that we see in here. Post comments form is there. I see all the pagination and the columns. Wow. Okay, Now every little nuance is individually able to be selected. So I've added that. That's cool. Next is explore the settings available for each block and begin customizing. This includes removing or adding additional blocks mentioned under Comments Query Loop blocks. Removing or adding additional blocks. So maybe between replies, after reply, I might want to add just an HR block in there, a horizontal rule. Reply, add a block, and horizontal. Yeah, we'll just do separator. That's fine. So now I've got a separator between the two, and maybe I want to make that separator in the center, wide line, or dots. Let's go with wide line. Color. We'll make sure that we know I was here in purple. Oh, look at that. That's great. Next up, various child blocks. Where you see fit, add the comments query loop. Yep. Add custom colors, change the font size. You could wrap the comments query loop in a group in order to add custom borders. Here's a screenshot. So I can here group block group, right? And then list view and put the comment template in there. No, I want the group. Well, kind of depends, right? Like maybe I want to put that in there. And then I want to give my group a border. Sure. And we'll switch this out to rems and we'll make it like 3. Did it do what I wanted? Group. Oh, whoops. So that's the wrong group. The group that I meant to see. Is there. That's right. Okay. So I have a border around that one, and maybe I would like some internal padding to go with that at 1 rem. So I've got some space. I'm over exaggerating just to be obvious about it. And then radius, let's make this 2 rems just to see. And now I've got some nice rounded borders. What I still would love to be able to do, and I don't see a way to do that yet, is to put in a box shadow property. So give it like a shadow effect behind that border. Don't have that yet. Next up in the directions, as you go, save changes and view your post to see what you're creating live on your site. As much as you can, try to make the comments area an engaging and a welcoming spot for your recipe viewers. Okay, let's take a look at this screenshot for that inspiration. No, kind of blank. All right, so I've made one, creating live on your site. Yep. Write your recipe with quote and list blocks. Here's a recipe you could pull ingredients from. Okay. This, right? This is what we do. Print. There's the print view. Now I'm going to grab some Trying to copy ingredients, folks, over to a site for recipe testing. And copy, that's my ingredients. So next step, I've got the ingredients. Add a list block and list the ingredients. All right, so list, and there's, wow, that copied over kind of weird. So let's turn this into a list, and we'll separate these things. There we go. Okay, running through some calls for testing here. There we go. All right. So I have my ingredients, and it also wanted me to get ingredients, add a list block and add the ingredients. Here's a recipe. Okay, under a few ingredients, use the plus sibling inserter to add some alternatives. Sibling inserter. Aim to create something like this. Oh, cloud up. Well, that's not very helpful. So let's see what I could find in between these. Post. Lots of list items. Got it. Don't know if it meant indent and outdent. I am not sure. That's interesting. The sibling inserter. Let's go to GitHub and look what that looks like. GitHub, issues, Gutenberg, GitHub, WordPress, not learn. We want the issues for Gutenberg. And I'm looking for the word sibling inserter. Let's see what this is. Sibling? Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so it's just like plus line between the things. Buttons. I'm in a list. So a list version of a sibling inserter? Not sure. New post. Make a list. Made the list. Sibling inserter. Not seeing how to do a sibling inserter there. But I see how to do like child dependencies, and that seems a little different. So that's fascinating. Remove. Okay. So there's that. Let's remove this one. I'm not clear what sibling inserter is. Let me copy link address. Let's try the old Chrome Incognito. See what I see there. Oh, yeah, okay. Silly me. I'm not sure why it's not showing up on my main computer, but there we go. So that just makes some children. So that's what I did, and that actually was okay. Add another list block to switch to numbers in the toolbar to list out cooking steps. These can be simple like these. Okay. So we will go back to this one. Let's give this like a heading. Heading 2, ingredients. Cool. After this one, do a, oh, that's weird. I hit enter to get out of the child. I want out. I want to hit enter to get out. Like if I'm over in Google Docs, and in Google Docs, when I make a list, whoopsie doopsie, there we go. Making a list. I hit enter twice, it takes me out. That's my expected behavior here. So right now what happens is that, oh, I like how it's grouping it though. That's kind of cool. I could see why that becomes a problem then, right? Like, so if I hit enter, it indents, it doesn't erase it. And so that's very confusing for me. I like that I could select all the children of the thing. That's actually the nested feature. That's kind of cool. But now the question is, how do I add in another heading? Heading. I want to do, yeah, there it is. Heading. I don't really like the way that I hit enter, and that's kind of a thing. Directions, and then list, and then there's my list. And let's convert these. I'll actually leave that there. Convert this to a list and make my list numbered. Add pasta. Cook. Add cheese. Add cheese and taste. All right, so there we go. Numbered list. Got that. Saved it. Come back over. Try adding some sub items once more. For instance, you can cook times. Okay. I want to hit tab to go in. Now when I hit enter, it doesn't indent, but it did on the bulleted list. Like up here, if I hit enter and then enter, it just, oh, this is weird. Okay, here, if I hit enter, now it indented, and it indented with, okay, so let's see if I could try and reproduce that. Up here, hit enter. If I hit enter twice, now it comes in like a child bullet. I'm still not expecting it to do that. That's still kind of weird. Like, al dente would be 8 minutes. Okay, so that's weird. Let's hit remove list item. Next one. After the ingredients and steps are listed, add heading block titled Recipe Insights. Okay, Recipe Insights there. And so, oh, stop. Okay. Oh, now I clicked into that block. That's not fun. So I want this spot there. Okay. Heading. Insights. Cool. Next will be, let's see here. Let's play some music while I'm doing all this good stuff. There we go. Lo-fi. That's better. Here we go. All right, we got some music playing. After the ingredients are stuffed, yep, add that. Adding a quote block and create a quick quote from the point of view of the reader of the site who might have some tweaks to offer. Be sure to include some different blocks in another list block. Screenshot. Let's open that in new tab if it doesn't work. I don't know what's up with CloudUp. I use CloudUp. New incognito. Here we go. I should make something that looks a little bit, no. All right, Cloud Up, now you're being silly. I'm flying blind on this one. So add a quote block, create a quick quote from the point of view of the reader of the site who might have some tweaks to offer. So we'll make that the text of the quote. Include some different blocks, like another list, headings, etc. Okay, so next we're gonna put in a quote. And there. From Anne, that's great. And on my list view, grab the whole quote, color. Let's go with this. The background can be that. Typography. Okay. Different blocks, like another list, headings, etc. Haven't crashed, that's good. Saving worked well. Confusing, I think I have a couple notes. Did it work on keyboard only or with the screen reader? That part on keyboard only was really weird about hitting enter and wanting to get to a different bullet. That just wasn't working as I expected. So I'm not sure what to do about that one yet, but we'll see. We will see how that one works out. Nice. I'm demonstrating, looking over. I'm learning how to use StreamYard while we're doing all of this. So many fun things. All right, did it work this way? Let's all go through the call for testing, social learning space there together. That's great. Do feel free to come and join us for that one, by the way. So I guess it's part of it is I'm not seeing what I wanted to see there. But also, I might want, like, let's make this a line, the separator. And yeah, okay. So I got through making the template, which is good. And I was able to experiment with all of these comment blocks, but maybe I want to make some things wider or move some things around. It's interesting. I'm just not expecting that this outdent, and also it shouldn't allow it to sort of save there at the end. So now that we're done, I'm going to go preview this in a new tab, and here is my thing that we have made. And you'll notice that the bullet does show up there for the child. And if there's nothing in the block, then I don't want the bullet to show up. Just a pet peeve. Like, I want it to automatically not show up. I am really used to doing the Google Docs style that if after a thing I hit enter one more, it clears it out right away and goes back to like a normal paragraph there. So that too is weird. Cool. Well, this was a good chance to start running through that test. This was also a good chance for me to start playing around with StreamYard and see how I like it as far as creating videos. Please do feel free to join in with us on Monday, like I said, and you can find the link over in the comments section. Bye, all.